Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go in Santa Clara. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. Jukes away from one. And they're going to be setting up shop well shy of where a touchback would have been, Brock, as he's driven out of the 20.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Let it run. Vegas, Vegas. Yes.
Williams starting with the pass here. That's his running back, DeAndre Swift. He's out in the clear. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be first down, Chicago. All set to go now from the 35. First down, Williams to throw. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
That keeps the score. Bears 6. 49ers nothing.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Santos taking off for Chicago.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Field in by George Kittle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First and 10 now from the 46. From the gun is Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Our score, 6-0. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. Purdy on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers time can take the lead here in the second. George Kittle, the touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers literally won up that opening touchdown drive as they take a 7-6 lead here. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick
Now
off.
Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Josh Blackwell to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. He finds Odunze downfield. There he goes, right sideline. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Odunze touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone, and we take the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
49ers 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. They're down to their final one in this half. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Get set, get set. 18.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First and 10 from the 43. Off the play fake, Purdy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And it's a house call. Pick 6, touchdown Chicago.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams trying to throw for it. And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
49ers 7.
Well, they were just 1 away from the strikeout, Brock, but their 3rd attempt finally nets them a 2-point conversion.
I know some coaches, played for some coaches that would have lost some faith in their offense and never tried it again, but not this crew. And this time they're rewarded with not just a couple points, but a shot of some renewed confidence as well.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set, get set. 18. Yellow. Yellow. Up.
After the pick, Purdy back to the air. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi's Stadium in just a moment. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Yellow. Outside. Right around set. Yellow. Yellow. Up.
Now it's Purdy. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Running down the left side. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 1-score game before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Blackwell now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Vegas!
Williams from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st down.
1st down. Here's Swift. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it'd really break the backs of the defense.
Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves them with 3rd and 2.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
A 3rd and 2 QB sneak for nothing, Kate? Well, that leaves a mark. Offensively, it's humble pie. Defensively, it is life-giving.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. Fourth down, pass coming. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points. As that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And give them about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Get set. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Now a give, it's McCaffrey headed right. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers put 6 on their side of the board. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
Niners 21, Bears 20. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Blackwell now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
What is up? Thank you, guys. Yes. Punch forward.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
What is up? Vegas!
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
What is it?
Now here's Williams. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
After the incompletion, second down call's ready.
Vegas!
Working from the gun, Williams. This is a heater going deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jason Pinnock picks it. And the 49ers are tackled after a stellar return. Following the interception, they're going to take over at their 40.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
First down, Purdy to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Get set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Outside.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
He was taken down.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Get set. Get set. 18. Yellow. Yellow.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers grow their lead to 8.
Bears 20.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
What is up?
Williams on first down. He's looking deep once again. Going into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Marquise Siegel. Well, depending on which side